Hi everyone, welcome to another team member meeting. The first slides are reviewing human resources. Our Mary Peterson provided this information for us, and we are going to be celebrating our team. Creating Legends Award recipients, special recognition awards. We have March and April listed here, and as you can see, we've given out quite a number of awards. We have Nick in housekeeping, Millie in housekeeping, Rocco in dining, David Byron in dining, Luke in dining, Margaret Anderson in dining, Mark Mysak in housekeeping, and Kelly Bean transportation. In April, we had Jamie Heath in activities in the health center, Millie Perez in housekeeping, Kelly again in transportation, Jonathan Gardine in maintenance, Reverend Jean Goodwin, our chaplain, Pam Hutcherson, receptionist, Holly Cabuto, resident lifestyle facilitator, Rocco Voglio, dining, Reverend Jean again, and Tanya Lyons, foundation. Outstanding service awards for March and April are listed. And in March, we had Millie Perez in housekeeping, Jason Lesage in maintenance, Deborah Merriman, nursing assistant, Tara Hart, business office, Carolyn Connors, marketing assistant, and Michaela Anderson, housekeeping. In April, Dan Bryan, maintenance, Carol Connors, marketing assistant, and Nick Gazelle, security. Employee of the quarter, it's Pam Hutcherson, receptionist in the health center. Please congratulate her, and congratulations, Pam. Great job. She's had a number of really nice nominations, and many of you that are over in the health center or assisted living, and even those that are usually in the clubhouse but wander over to the health center, many mornings I know Pam brings in lots of goodies for all of us to eat. So thanks, Pam, for having us add extra pounds to our waistline. Here we go. Join us in wishing our team members a very happy birthday. So these are listed for April. We have Joanne Navis. She's our weekend RN supervisor. She's April 2nd. Dan Bryan, April 5th, maintenance mechanic. Nicole Green, RN, April 14th. Nick Joseph, server, April 14th. Emma Mickey, dining service tech 1, April 18th. Sherry McGowan, housekeeper, April 19th. Chris Kenny, security, April 21st. Lydia Taggart, our new ADON, April 26th. And Peter Schultz, or Pete Schultz, driver, April 28th. Happy birthday, everyone. May birthdays, bigger list. We have Fritz Schultz, our director of sales, May 5th. Amy Saladin, PT, May 9th. Deborah Merriman, CNA, May 10th. Rebecca Williams, housekeeper, May 14th. Christine Reeves, server, May 16th. Raina Daly, server, May 17th. Jessica Trester, CNA, May 18th. Jenna Stratton, CNA, May 19th. Kathy Green, CNA, May 20th. Tanya Lyons, Director of Development, May 21st. And you know what? She has a new title, and it is Philanthropy Director, I believe. Rich McFarland, Driver, May 27th. Karen Simmons, Receptionist, May 29th. And Robert Guess, our Cook Extraordinaire, May 30th. Happy birthday. Anniversaries. Yes, thank you for your dedicated service. In April, our anniversaries are Pam Hutcherson, receptionist, 1 year. Pete Schultz, driver, 13 years. Thank you, Pete. Paul Marie, in laundry. I always call her Marie, 10 years. Tara, 9 years. She's business office manager. Margaret Anderson, server extraordinaire, 15 years. Rich McFarland, driver, 3 years. Angie Timmons, 7 years. And Angie's always behind the scenes over in the health center in that diving services, does an excellent job, just like many of you, so thank you. Samilis Perez, housekeeper, 3 years. Aaron Ponder, another cook extraordinaire, 3 years. And Derek St. Pierre, laundry aide, and jack of all trades, he does it all, 6 years, so thank you. May anniversaries, Jenna Stratton, 8 years, Jenna, thank you. Luke Harbach, yay, 1 year, Luke. And LaDeja Wheeler, 2 Want to remind you about our Creating Legends program. Please, if you see someone doing something above and beyond, nominate them. You don't need to grab one of the brochures that's at the receptionist desk. There's some in the staff lounges also. You can just write it out on a piece of paper and turn it in to Mary Peterson, the Human Resource Director. And if somebody is nominated, their nomination goes before the committee, and then they determine which award category that deed receives. And so we have special recognition. They get $25 gift card, outstanding achievers, $50 deposit, life-saving award. I hope not to see many of those, $75 deposit, community service award, $75 deposit, and legendary service award, $100 deposit. And welcome to Westminster St. Augustine. We have quite the list. We've been busy hiring some folks, and I'm really happy to see and meet many of these people. We have Zach Tran in dining, Victoria Clark, a CNA, Maria Montgomery, a server, Claudia McQuay, server, Olivia Taggart, Assistant Director of Nursing, Patsy Coffin, receptionist, and I think we call her Pat, I hope I'm not wrong. Lynn Smith, Director of Nursing, Ginger Krupa, CNA, Chiquikia Corey, receptionist, Kathy Cannon, staffing coordinator, Maggie Wade, RN, Elvira Sins, RN, Courtney Platt, RN, Shalonda Jackson, CNA, and William Morrell Cook. And I just saw William at the Relias chair this morning. Employee bonus, referral bonus program. Just wanted to give you a little reminder about this wonderful program that we have. If you are a full-time or part-time active employee that refers future employees, you may be eligible for a referral bonus. If the full-time employee you refer completes 30 days of satisfactory employment, it's a $50 bonus. 90 days, $150, 6 months, $150, and 1 year, $150. Very nice. I hope you all start referring your friends. Just want to remind all of you that we have team member development opportunities. If you're interested in furthering yourself professionally, whether it's here in this type of industry or even another, please speak to your supervisor about it. If it's something for this industry, we may be able to do something where we hook you up with a mentor to help you and show you what they do to see if you really are interested. And then we can go to the Employee Scholarship Committee and assist you with that. And you can get some scholarship funds to go back to school. So please, if you're interested in that, see your supervisor. If it's something that is not related to Life Plan Community for Independent Living, Assisted or Skilled, that's fine also. The residents love to assist team members with the Employee Scholarship Fund. And I don't know if you've seen all the different ways that they have gotten the funds to go into that Employee Scholarship opportunity for you, but I know, I think it's coming up the Kentucky Derby, and they just did another big event. So they're always planning different events to get funds. It had to do with football, and there was a cute little thing on the clubhouse with Mr. Darnell getting to the goal line. Getting your COVID-19 vaccine can get you $400. This is still going on through June 30th. Team members will receive a $200 gift card after they receive their second dose of the COVID vaccine. And then, if you're here, team members will receive a second $200 gift card 3 months after their second dose of the vaccine. Westminster Pharmacy is going to be coming by on a weekly basis on Tuesdays to provide this vaccine to any residents that may need it. Most of the residents are vaccinated, but really we'd like to see a bump in our team members and an increase of team members getting the vaccine, and it's even offered to your family members. All you have to do is let your supervisor know or speak to Paula Bale. We'll put you on the list. There's a consent form you fill out. And then on Tuesdays, they will be coming by. I don't know the time yet, but we'll be posting that to make you aware, and you can get your vaccine. And it is the Moderna vaccine. These next slides are from Tanya Alliance, the Foundation Director or Philanthropy Director. And she's stating that be a team member hero and support the team member giving drive. For just $1 or more deducted per pay period, you can make a difference to the community you work in and love. What are the benefits? It's a pre-tax payroll deduction. You get an end of the year tax letter. You'll be helping your fellow team members, and you can support the community you work in. What funds could you help support? We have a Mercy Fund here in crisis. So let's say an employee becomes very ill and they need extra time off beyond their FMLA and they need funds. You can donate to this Mercy Fund to assist them. That's just one example. Also, you can donate to the Team Member Scholarship Fund, the Health Center Fund, or Benevolent Assistance Fund. Benevolent Assistance is for residents that may run out of money while living here. Westminster has this fund, and then we assist residents to be able to stay here on campus, even if they run out of money. All really good causes. I know Tanya is planning on attending some department meetings to explain this program in more detail. So you'll be seeing her, and you can also pick up a team member contribution form from her office, which is located in the clubhouse lobby, or you can give her a call or email her, and that's on this page. This PowerPoint presentation will be placed in the 3-ring binder in the break rooms. Our health resource nurse, Paula Bale, wants to let you know that Westminster is continuously reviewing CMS and CDC guidelines, especially since COVID vaccines are being administered. If you would like a vaccine, once again, please let your supervisor know, or please let Paula Bale know. We will be able to schedule you for that, you or your family. Please continue to follow all the recommended COVID precautions. Wear your face mask, social distance, and wash your hands frequently. We have seen an increase in the positivity rate in St. Johns County, so please be careful. Can't stress that enough. The Health Center. May 6th starts off National Nurses Week. Westminster St. Augustine will be celebrating our nurses and the care that they provide daily through May 12th. May 9th is the start of National Nursing Home Week. Resident Services has daily special events planned for the skilled nursing residents and staff. Starting on May 6th, the assisted living residents will be participating in their annual Quality Life Survey. And we're also happy to announce that salon services have resumed for the assisted living residents. Skilled nursing has been put on hold for a couple of days. We hope we're going to be able to resume next week. Right now, many of you know, we are in outbreak status in skilled nursing only. Many of you know that we had our ACA state survey, March 22nd through 24th in skilled nursing. The areas that were identified were 3, development of care plans, pain management, and free from medication errors. Marilyn, Lynn, and Olivia jumped all over that. Even as the surveyors were here, we're writing plans of correction and making the corrections and bringing it to our quality assurance meetings, and we're well on our way to resolving those items that were found. Then, lo and behold, this week, on Monday, April 19th in the afternoon, we had a federal survey occur, and that lasted until yesterday, which was the 22nd, Thursday. And what the federal surveyors do is they randomly select campuses to go to on a rotating like 3-year basis. And we just happened to be picked. And what federal surveyors do is they survey the surveyors, the state surveyors. So it was pretty involved and intense 4 days. All of you did extremely well. And I can't thank all of you enough for the hard work that you put in during those 4 days. I know you were very, very busy. Sorry. and they were requesting a lot of different information, and we did a really good job, and the outcome was really very exceptional considering, and I have to give a big shout out to all of you for what you did. We are waiting to receive the statement of deficiencies. I think it could have been quite severe because they dug into everything, and as you know, if you look long enough at different areas, you can always find something. So really, the outcome is really, really good. You all worked really hard, and I can't say enough about the quality of care that we all provide to the residents, so thank you. Reverend Jean Goodwin, Chaplain Services. I hope many of you have had a chance to meet Reverend Jean. We're all very happy that she's here. She is also here for you, the team member. She's here for residents and staff. So if you need to speak to someone, if you're struggling with life or with faith, you just want somebody to sit with, and it'll be kept very private, please, you can call her, make an appointment. You can just walk in to her office. If she's there, I'm sure she'll take the time to meet with you. Her office is just right outside of the clubhouse employee break area. She is an ordained Presbyterian minister with 30 plus years of ministry experience, and she started here in February. So also again, this lists her telephone, and I already mentioned where she's located. Reverend Jean is providing weekly communion services, and they're going to begin in the chapel at 4 p.m. on Wednesdays in May. Also Catholic Mass and Eucharistic ministers bringing in home communion have also returned to the campus. Reverend Jean held the first Sunrise by the Water Easter service, and it was attended by 24 residents, and how funny, she said many melodious birds. They must have been happy to be out there. And Westminster Communities of Florida has a new prayer request ministry for our employees and residents. This is your opportunity for your Westminster family to share prayers on your behalf. If you would like to share a prayer, you can turn it into Reverend Jean, or you can email your prayer to the email that's listed here. And your prayer request will be shared for 1 week. Catch your breath during a busy day, pause in the chapel for a quiet moment. Enjoy a walking meditation at 1:30 on April 28th. It's a Wednesday. You can meet at the Clubhouse Fountain for a peaceful stroll and insightful poems and reflective readings. Some photos of some of the things that we've done so far. We did recently, we had the Westminster St. Augustine Crushed COVID event. It was a lot of fun. We had crushed soda. We all received cute shirts and a sweet treat for on the go. We also had ice cream. That was wonderful. Everybody enjoys ice cream. We had a great, delicious barbecue behind the health center. It was really, really nice, and it was perfect weather, and the food was delicious. And now for Go365. Did you know that you could get your biometric screening done right here? Well, if you want it, and if you are on Go365, remember that you can get this biometric screen done here by Paula Vale. And you can get approximately 2,000 points by doing that. So please contact Paula Vale. It's very simple, it's pretty quick to get that screening done, and it's great to increase your points on Go365. Our census in residential living, we are at 155 at 159 units, so we're at 98%. We would have had 2 more units full, but we are doing a lot of that work in the apartments right now. But excellent to be at 155 out of 159. Assisted living, we're at 21 out of 30, or 70% occupancy. And skilled nursing, we're at 23 out of 30 at 77% occupancy. So our overall actual occupancy is 91%. So great job to all of you, and congratulations. We have some new residents. We have Ann Collins in apartment 3103. Harvey and Kathy Kissel moved into 612 Forest Park Bend, and Becky Moncourt is moving into 2212. We are 100% occupied and reserved in independent living, and we have a wait list going. I think there's almost 50 people on our wait list. And we've been conducting a lot of virtual marketing events, and they've been very successful. For dining, staff meals are now at a charge of $3.50 per meal effective April 15th. The cafe will remain closed until further notice. And we are recruiting for the position, so if you know a really great cook that might want to do some work in the cafe, please recommend them. All health center staff are required to have their orders placed daily by 10 a.m. and dining picks that up. Independent staff in the clubhouse is 10:30 a.m. and meals get placed on the side door of the kitchen in the break room. Staff are able to order food, beverages, supplies, and specialty meals from the pop-up shop. The link can be found on MyWLife or see Rocco, and he can email you a direct link to place your order. I don't know if many of you have done that. I have, and it's pretty amazing. Some of the things that you can get from that pop-up shop, so I highly recommend it. Housekeeping. Toy and her team will soon have a news column in the newsletter. The column will provide helpful cleaning tips and safe practices for cleaning your home. And Jonathan is providing an update on capital projects. The first phase of the drainage project has been completed for the water runoff issues that the campus has had. We're looking to address phase 2 next month, which is another block. The clubhouse refurbishment should begin later this month. The project includes painting first and then carpet. The Barrington refurbishment project should begin later this month also, and that also includes some paint and carpet. And we installed new controls for the water softeners for the healthcare buildings. The work has started in Unit 4107, which is great news. This is the unit that had some water intrusion, and that's why it opened us up to take a look at all the other units in the apartments. And we identified that we needed to start work on 4108, and that work has been started. And it should, the work should take 30 business days to complete. We continue to regrade, and we're grateful for the improved drainage. We've recently finished the gutters on the health center building, the clubhouse and the pool house. Big difference. We've done significant work in the clubhouse to the air conditioning units, and this should further our ability to provide comfort for all. And we continue to re-roof homes as needed, and we've recently begun work on 2. And we're finishing up with my report. We've done about $11.4 million worth of capital improvements on this campus since Westminster started in January 2018. So I thought I would list off just some of the things we've done in the health center and assisted living. I'm not even including independent. I just thought it might be interesting for you all to see the things that we've been busy doing. We've purchased new lifts, oxygen concentrators, blood pressure and temperature machines, and some new rehab equipment. We have 20 new health center electric beds and mattresses. We added a brand new health center and assisted living generator. We have a health center dining room adjustable table and chairs that are to be ordered by the decorator. A health center food cart, which is the golf cart. Canberra food cart. Health center security cameras. We replaced the health center portico. Health center kitchen items. We are going to be getting negative air pressure rooms in the health center, and that's going to be starting soon. And this is so if there's ever another incident such as a pandemic, we'll have those negative air pressure rooms right here on campus. We're also going to be refurbishing the health center resident rooms, and we will eventually have to replace the obsolete health center nurse call system. We also added a border management device, mainly for Legionnaires for the health center. And in AL, we are working on receiving quotes to secure the second floor of the AL unit. The majority of the assisted living units have been renovated. And what we're planning on doing in the future is, again, I think I mentioned this earlier, Barrington's to receive common area carpeting and painting below the chair rail. And we will be determining what furnishings to purchase for both floors on the AL. Community Support Services decorator is involved. And the reason I'm saying you need to determine that is because we are researching making that second floor of the assisted living a secure dementia unit. We just have not made that absolutely definite at this point. And if we do that, it will involve securing the doors and the elevators, and then also education of staff and providing different types of programming, and also it will affect dining. Because we have, Westminster has what they call a small bites program for people with dementia. So we'll be looking at all those things. And if we do go that way, then the Barrington Lounge would get different types of furnishings. It wouldn't be more of a sitting area, it would be more of a dining area for the residents that are alert and oriented, not with dementia. And the assisted living already received the new SARA alert system, and that was installed at the same time as the new one for independent living residents. Oh, this print is kind of small, I'm sorry. So I had mentioned last time we met through Zoom that we are working on a strategic culture plan, and what that is many of you have already been received a survey about the culture of the campus, and from that we determined a few areas that we're going to work on as a team to help improve the culture of the campus with the staff. One is pandemic support, providing department training, having team member town halls, like we're doing now, even though it's through Zoom, and team member appreciation events. For communication, using leaders to use different communication tools with the team. Again, communicating through town hall, and department communications. You might notice some differences on the bulletin boards. You may see that we were highlighting some team members in the resident newsletter. It's that type of a thing. And team member experience. We have the Well-Being Committee that we ask if anybody's interested, speak to your supervisor to see if you can attend the once-a-month Well-Being meeting. Each month we have a theme, and we decide on events for residents and staff based upon that theme. And so we do themed events each month. We have team member appreciation. We're doing the team member highlight. Team member development opportunities, something I just spoke to you about. We've been receiving many new standards and guidelines regarding reopening the campus safely during COVID. I try to make sure that we are communicating that not only to the residents, but to the staff. So a lot of times you might see some letters that say, "Dear residents." I put them in the back break room areas so you can see them, so you can also read them and see what's happening. I know you also receive many, many emails with changes and things. I think it's helpful. I'm sorry that you're getting so many, but things change rapidly and we want to keep you informed. Again, recruitment, refer your friends. We've been using agency in the health center, but we're onboarding and training many new team members, and we are working towards reducing agency. There's also a resident redevelopment committee. Westminster Communities of Florida asked this campus, the resident council president, Bob Linville, to form a redevelopment committee so that we can get feedback from the residents to find out what they'd like to see happen on this campus. You may not know, I think I may have mentioned in the past, some of you may know, that we do have a plot of land back by the homes that they're planning on building an apartment building. But that's not definite. They're looking at it with some architects and also based on the feedback from the residents. But that was the initial plan, and we'll see if that does come to fruition. Also, possibility of purchasing some property or homes in the surrounding community, and that's something that I have started on a little bit with Fritz, the sales director, but nothing, we haven't purchased anything at this time. We're just kind of looking. But anyway, from the redevelopment committee, They, 90 to 95% of the residents really want a dedicated secure memory care unit, and that's why we are looking at the second floor of the assisted living. And if we do build a new building, they ask for a couple of elevators in the new apartment buildings, which I think is a wise request. Some have asked for covered walkways between buildings, a bigger fitness center. If we build a new building, they want a rooftop cafe. So a lot of different exciting things, and I know Westminster has talked about some outside dining venues. They talked about a lifelong learning center, which would seat more people than would in Crichton Hall. So some exciting things I think are on the horizon. And then just diversity group and initiatives. The residents have formed a diversity group. They're very active, and I'm enjoying working with them. They are looking at different ways to do some marketing, so we are researching those with them. We're also looking at revising some of the target marketing that we do, partnering with some realtors, focusing on recruiting and hiring efforts, maybe reaching out to some other venues that we haven't in the past. So all really good things. We've even identified some of our minority suppliers through our group purchasing organization, and that list has been given to the leaders to see if their products are competitive and comparable to what we're already ordering, and perhaps we can order from some minority suppliers. Offering diverse programs and activities. So we're trying to institute that, not that we didn't before, but a little bit more than we did in the past with our well-being's event planning each month for residents and staff. So some really good things are happening. I don't know if you all were able to attend the blessing of our community and campus. Thank you, Reverend Jean, for conducting this for us. That happened April 12th. It was really a beautiful ceremony, and I thought it was really nice to kick off our new beginnings and crushing COVID. And I just again have to thank you all for being such an important part of the team. Thank you for all your hard work during these surveys. I know it was a very stressful time, but you all just did what you do on a daily basis, performed your job well, and it was a great outcome. So thank you, and thank you again for all that you do.